Hi, it's Nikki, and I'm here to show you how I do my tree braids on Interlocks. So my wonderful client let me do real quick a tree braid. So you're going to start going just easily left to right, left to right. So you're just taking strands of locks from one side and putting it towards the middle. It is just pretty much repetition, going back and forth and just making sure that you hold on to all that hair, all those locks. So I'm just going back and forth, back and forth. And as you see, when you go back and forth, it starts to create its braid. So again, back and forth. And I feel like tree braids are actually one of the easier braids to do because you're just really just doing two moves. You're going left and right. You just have to make sure you keep the tension on the braid itself and keep in repetition going left and right, left and right, left and right. And you keep that up, you will create your braid. Just make sure that you're getting all those braids, those locks into this braid. So make sure you grab your locks from side to side. You don't want to leave any locks out as you're pulling from left to right. And as you do this, you see it is starting to form what we call a fishtail. Now, I feel like, there's people's hair texture will form a fishtail and everybody's hair will look different. So I do a fishtail on this client and then I do a fishtail on another client that's maybe not as mature, not as, of a different texture. It'll look a little different, but it still will have that fishtail look. So the main thing is just keeping the braid pretty tight. And you'll see, you just keep going left and right. It doesn't have to be perfect, but it is a braid. So even with the little shorties, you got to try to pull those into the braid itself. So as you're going left and right and pulling those locks into the braid, just make sure that you don't let go, that you keep it nice and tight as you go left and right. Pretty much repetition, back and forth, to create this braid. And you see the little shorties coming out, so kind of like push it in and keep it moving. And just keep going. You can always decide on where you want to stop. You can go all the way down if you want to, if it allows you to. Sometimes I just like to stop, and so it looks more like a fishtail. So I'm going to go ahead and band the braid and just use a regular outless band to secure the braid. And then for a little something extra, you can take the locks and cover up that band and just use the client's locks, their hair, to actually cover that band. And voila, you have a fishtail braid. Check it out. And that is her style for today. Fishtail rock.